Yo, what's up guys? It's Jeff, and today Apple had their spring event as they typically do around this time of year. And this year it was called Spring Loaded, and it was actually very loaded this year. I was very happy with it. So in today's video, we'll give you a 5-minute recap of everything new that Apple brought to us in their Spring Loaded event. Let's go ahead and get to it. Okay, so Apple started off their event with another one of their really cool intros, of course, but then they moved on into introducing the first big announcement, and that is the addition of a new purple iPhone 12 to represent a more spring color, and that will be available to order this Friday, April 23rd. Now, next up, Apple introduced the new AirTag product, something that has been rumored for almost years now, and I'm super excited to see it. Now, this new AirTag will work in coordination with the Find My app and the new U1 chip in newer iPhones to give you a near exact visual experience and representation of where your AirTag is and what it's attached to, like keys, your wallet, and whatever you attach it to. Now, these will also be available to order this Friday and will be available on April 30th for purchase. I think they're like $29 per AirTag in a pack of like 4. They're like 99 bucks. Pretty good deal coming from Apple. Okay, so after those two smaller announcements, Apple shifted their conversation over to the Apple TV and, of course, Apple TV Plus. For Apple TV Plus specifically, they previewed season 2 of Ted Lasso, a really good series. I recommend you check it out. But then they announced the Apple TV 4K, the new one with the A12 Bionic chip that will allow for HDR playback in high frame rates, a better UI experience, and a better Apple TV gaming experience as well. Now, one really cool new feature specific to this Apple TV is color balancing. And that feature will work with any TV out there and basically will adjust the Apple TV's output for your specific TV to be as color accurate as possible. I can't wait to check that out. That's a really cool feature. Now, past that new feature, we have a new Apple Siri remote. It's been completely redesigned. I can't wait to get my hands on it and talk a little bit more about that. So we'll go ahead and get that in for review, but that's all that was new and announced with this year's new Apple TV 4K product lineup. Okay, so moving on, and for me specifically, this was the most exciting part of Apple's event today, and that was Apple introducing the new iMac with the M1 chip. So basically, you have the new iMac with that Apple M1 chip experience, super fast and smooth, but also a completely new and slimmer design that has quite a few visual changes as well to that iMac display. So obviously we have the new iMac design with a much smaller overall profile, but we also now have it available in 7 different colors, not only just silver and space gray. Now also, what about that display? The display is now 24 inches in size and will be a 4.5K Retina display. And along with that new display, we have a new camera sensor and 1080p FaceTime camera that will use Apple's M1 chip to provide a much better and clearer FaceTime experience. So Apple says. There are also new mics on board along with speakers as well, and of course they are the best mics and speakers on an iMac, but we'll see exactly how everything sounds when we get one in for review. Now, my first impression for this new iMac is probably that this is going to be the best work from home experience Mac that you can get in an iMac, and the experience is going to be so much faster, smoother, and the upgrades Apple has made will ensure that you can actually use this investment long into the future versus some of the older iMacs with that older design, which maybe you cannot would last as long as what you would like. Now, all in all, a lot of these upgrades and changes just make sense, all for those who are now working from home. So if you're one of those people, this would definitely be a good product that I would consider as your next Mac purchase. So definitely take a look at the product page. So now, with all that being said, the new iMac will start at $12.99 and will be available to order on April 30th, and deliveries will begin on the second part of May. That will be next month. Now, if you thought Apple was done there, you'd actually be very wrong. We have yet to talk about the iPad. Now, Apple introduced something completely ludicrous to me. It's the new iPad with the M1 chip. Yes, the M1 chip, which now makes the iPad Pro essentially a part of the Mac lineup in the sense that it shares the same chip which gives some really impressive performance to the iPad lineup. So specifically for creators out there, this new iPad is going to be a very enticing product for creating content, whether that be in photo or video editing apps, because the CPU and graphics performance is miles above what we've ever seen before in the A series iPad processors. Now, there were some other new features aside from that M1 chip, and we saw the addition of a Thunderbolt port for faster connectivity to storage and display solutions, 5G connectivity, a new True Depth update for the camera system, and the new Liquid Retina XDR display, all specific to this year's iPad Pro. Now, this new setup will actually not set you back as much as last year's. It's pretty much the same pricing, so $799 and $1099 for the 11 and 12-inch models respectively, and those will be available to order on April 30th, and the delivery dates will be set for the second half of May, just like we saw with the new iMac. So guys, that was your 5-minute rundown of Apple's spring-loaded event, and I just want to know what you think in the comment section down below. What was the best thing that Apple showed us at this event, the newest thing? Let me know in the comment section down below. But anyways, guys, of course, if you have any other comments or questions, you can leave them down below. But before you go, make sure to hit that like button and also get subscribed to stay up to date on any future content from the channel. Also, if you want to check out some of the other channel stuff that we have going on, we have links down below to some really cool merch, the updated podcast, and also my personal Twitter account as well. So with all that being said, I hope you all have enjoyed today's recap, and I hope to see you in some future content or on some social media platforms sometime soon. But until then, I hope you all have an awesome day and enjoy these new Apple products should you choose to get them. Peace out, guys.